we have with us Union Education and Skill Development Minister and BJP Odisha's Lok Sabha candidate from Sambalpur, Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan. Mr. Pradhan is going to talk to us about his electoral battle, the campaign that he is starting, and the issues that he's going to raise in this election. Welcome to ThePrint, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, you are entering the Lok Sabha elections after a gap of 15 years. Last time you contested and won was in 2004 from the Deoghar parliamentary seat. So what made you enter the hustle-bustle of Lok Sabha election once again?
Well, since last 2 terms, I'm fortunate to nominated by my party to Rajya Sabha from other states. After 2004, last election for Lok Sabha I fought in 2004, and again in 2009 I fought an assembly election which I lost. After that I did not contest in Odisha. I represented Bihar and Madhya Pradesh in Rajya Sabha. But this time I have seek permission from party, applied for in front of party to contest Lok Sabha election from my home state Odisha. So I am fortunate enough. My party has nominated me to contest Sambalpur Lok Sabha parliamentary constituency for 2024 election. When I contested 2004 S12 Deoghar parliamentary constituency, after that it has been delimited. After delimitation, that constituency has been trifurcated. And one of the substantial part is now in the part of Sambalpur. So I'm happy I'm again come back to my old constituency. This time, mood of this area is for Modi. And Prime Minister Modi is the tallest leader in the state who has invoked faith, response and love from my people of my state. So I represent Prime Minister Modi's vision of Bikasit Bharat in this parliamentary election, parliamentary constituency. People are overwhelmed to support BJP's candidature both in parliament and also in assemblies.
Sir, how do you assess your party's prospects in Odisha?
My party is the party of future. Party is in a position to oust present incumbent government led by BJD Janata Dal. Till 2014, we were a party in the third position, where before us, Congress and the ruling party BJD was there. In 2019, we replaced Congress. We became number 2 in the state. From 22% vote in 14 in Lok Sabha election, we come up to 38% vote share in 2019 Lok Sabha election. Also in assembly, we secured 18% vote in 2014 and we stood third, distant third. But in 2019, we became the principal opposition party of the state. We secured 32% of the popular mandate. This time, I am confident there is a mood in the society for change. There is a huge, again I will repeat, huge faith on Prime Minister Modi's vision and leadership. Simultaneously, people of my state, and especially youth, women, farmers and deprived section of the society want to have a better future. So, for this simple analysis, in the last 25 years, the incumbent government has done not substantially for the people of Odisha. The people of Odisha are in a mood to change the present government. My party, being the principal opposition party, will be the natural beneficiary of this changeover.
Sir, as a union minister, what has been your contribution to Odisha?
If I cite 3 examples, from 4 to 14, there was a government in Delhi led by UPA, led by Congress party. In those days, they allocated only 3 lakhs crore fund for the development of my state Odisha. In 10 years, they allocated 3 lakhs crore. From 14 to 24, Prime Minister Modi has allocated 18 lakhs crore resource to my state for the overall development. This is the fundamental difference between 4 to 14 and 14 to 24. Number two, personally, I was in charge of Petroleum Minister for a long period. If I cite one example, Petroleum Ministry is known for known as a infrastructure ministry. It's an economy ministry. Its image is not of a welfare social sector ministry. But during my responsibility, we have connected, we have envisioned the Prime Minister's grant, the vision of giving clean cooking fuel to women of the country. Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana is one of the flagship program of our government, and I am fortunate to implement Prime Minister's vision in entire country. More than 10 crore new connections has been given from Government of India's fund free of cost to the poorest of the poor society in the country. Within that, 54 lakhs new connection, more than half of the Odisha's population, women they got free LPG connection during this period. 34 lakhs Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana has been allocated to Odisha in last 10 years of Prime Minister Modi's tenure. I can cite hundreds of examples. In the road sector, in the railway sector, in the aviation sector, in the port sector, in the employment sector. The major beneficiary of mineral reform is Odisha. The entire mineral resource fund has been come to Odisha due to reform of Prime Minister Modi in the mineral sector. I can give you 100 examples, but as you said, what are the major achievements? More resource allocation to Odisha, more pro-people, pro-poor schemes to Odisha, especially focusing the womanhood. These are the primary achievements of last 10 years involving my ministry in the Odisha.
So you are seen as the party's CM face in Odisha if the party wins now or in future. What do you have to say to that?
No. We have not decided. We have decided here to fight in a collective leadership approach. And I'm confident this time people of Odisha is going to change the present government. And as again I will say, people of Odisha has immense faith in Prime Minister Modi's decision.
Sir, Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik is one of those rare politicians who has continued to be in power for close to 25 years. So, what do you think is a success of Mr. Naveen Patnaik?
Certainly, if anybody is getting mandate from the people in a democracy like ours, certainly it's a matter of achievement. I appreciate that and I recognize that. But in last 25 years, what did he do to state of Odisha? With this kind of majority, this kind of decisive mandate he had and he has today. If I correlate that to the betterment of the Odisha people, the health condition, drinking water situation, the employment situation, safety of women, in all this front, as Odia, I am totally disillusioned, totally dissatisfied, totally disheartened to looking into the performance of present incumbent government of last 25 years. There is a dichotomy. At one hand, people of Odisha are reposing their faith again and again on you, on your party. But in another way, see the road condition of Odisha. See the health sector in Odisha. Anemic and bloodlessness is the utmost in the country in the women of Odisha. By 2036, Odisha will be completing its 100th year of being a state. Odisha is the first linguistics-based state formed in 1936. We will be completing 100 years by 2036. I am concerned by that time What will be the health of my youngsters? What will be their mental health? What will the employment opportunity in those days? What is the employment opportunity today? 1/3 of the population has been migrated from their village in search of employment. In Odisha, there is no dearth of mineral resource, there is no dearth of water resource, there is no dearth of forestry, there is no dearth of quality cultivable lands. With all this advantage, why do you fail to achieve a desired result, minimum standard of living? That's the primary dichotomy of this government.
So Odisha also has this unique citizen-centric governance model called 5T. So do you think that it has really helped in transforming situation on the ground?
To cover up their failure, they have created stunt. What does mean by what is the responsibility of government? Should not there should not, cabinet itself is a team envisioned by our constitution framework. There will be a cabinet is a team. They will be responsible in the leadership of prime minister or chief minister to take care of their citizens. If today, after 25 years, you will say, now we are a team, we are time bound, we are technology friendly. At one hand, you are claiming you are technology friendly. In other hand, you are debarring people to get direct benefit transfer to the bank accounts. So this is a dichotomy. This so-called 5T is nothing to grab power from behind, to run the show undemocratically. This is unfortunate in democracy. Some people think they are above accountability. People will not accept all this stunt.
So Odisha has also lagged behind industrialization. So what is the reason? And also, what will BJP India do to, get critical and emerging technologies like, for instance, a semiconductor industry in the state? Like, why can't we have...
You raise a good point. As I said before, since last 10 years, there are enormous reforms by Prime Minister Modi. One of the major beneficiaries of all this reform is Odisha in the mining sector. But unfortunately, due to lack of vision, due to massive corruption, due to nepotism, due to monopolistic approach, due to unholy alliance between few people, they fail to see the future of Odisha. This is unfortunate. And talking about emerging area, there is no dearth of talent in Odia youngsters. Odia youngsters are everywhere in the world today. Be it financial sector, be it software, be it medicine, be it critical technology. Odia youths are everywhere in the world today, in pan-India level also. But there is no working ambience, there is no policy clarity, there is no vision for Odisha youth in the state. You have cited semiconductor. The local government is tom-tomming lot about semiconductor. They're talking lot about startups. But where is the startups, where is the semiconductor plants in ground? According to my information, Government of India is giving subsidy those who are investing in semiconductor sector. Also, some states are giving subsidies. The local government is claiming we are giving subsidy, but they have not applied a single project in front of Government of India in the area of semiconductor. They are only creating noise. They are only for publicity stunt. They don't have any commitment to create all such things. You have to love this state. You have to love this language. You have to love this culture. Those bunch of people are running the show. They don't have any roots in Odisha. They don't have any emotional connection to Odisha. They don't have any commitment to Odisha. They are here only to guard the power, to earn money, to run the show. This is not going to be there for a long period.
So there was this talk of a BJP-BJD alliance in the state. So why did BJP not go in an alliance with BJD?
It is not necessary. It was not necessary in the public statement. My local party president has given a very clear statement. Since last 10 years, BJD has extended support to Prime Minister Modi in the different occasions in the cause of national interest. We have given, we are thankful to them. But simultaneously, we are not agreeing to many of their issues, their policies concerning Odisha's pride, Odisha's asmita, Odisha's self-respect. It's language, it's youth development, it's women safety, it's Odia people's healthcare system. You are not implementing Ayushman Bharat scheme. You are not implementing Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. These are the issues we have serious differences. Your corruption, we disagree. Your anti-Odia approach, we disagree. These are the areas we don't want to have a tie-up with such people. They have extended support to us in the parliament. We have given thank you. But on the issue of all such, in concerning issue of all these areas, we politely disagree with them. As in a democracy, we have our own right and we have our own responsibility to fulfill the people's wish.
Sir, Sambalpur is part of Western Odisha, which is now seen as a BJP stronghold. As in the last elections also, all the 5 parliamentary seats went to BJP. So how has BJP expanded its base in the state beyond Western Odisha?
Let me clarify you. BJP is today's pan-Odisha party. We have won prestigious Bhubaneswar parliamentary seat last time. It's not Western Odisha. We have won in our own capacity the prestigious Baleshwar Lok Sabha. The tribal dominated district of Mayurbhanj we won last time. So it's not fair to analyze BJP is a party of a part of Odisha. BJP is a all Odisha party. This time we are going to win all the 21 seats in parliament.
So how has the party's organization, sir?
Party organization is very robust. There are 36,000 polling stations in our state. In all the 36,000 polling stations, BJP is very much organized and well-oiled to combat the political battle in the grassroots level. Our slogan is Budh Jita, to Chunav Jita. We are very much focused. Budh Vijay Abhiyan is on, Modi Vijay Abhiyan is on. So we are confident that organizing in all this time our local party workers, not only party workers, lot of youngsters, lot of social activists, lot of BJP sympathizers now coming to the street for a change.
Sir, as a Union Education Minister, what has been the 5 key achievements of your ministry?
I am fortunate to implement the national education policy envisioned by Prime Minister Modi since 2020. I am in charge of this ministry since 2021. This is the primary document, philosophical document envisioned by our government, personally by Prime Minister Modi. After independence, I can say, after a lot of consultancy, lot of deliberation, this document has come. This document is not only impact our country, our state, our local language, our mother tongues. This document will have a ramification globally. Now, yesterday, when Prime Minister Modi envisioned the Sankalpa Patra of my party for next 5 years and with broader sense 2047 joining Viksit Bharat, India has to play a role of Vishwa Bandhu. When you want to, where philosophy is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, when you are envisioning entire world is our family, knowledge, competency is the key impediments of all this strategy. Education is core sector, and I am fortunate we are giving importance to mother tongue, local language. Prime Minister Modi very categorical said all language are national language. Yesterday in our Sankalp Patra we have mentioned about Tiruvalur. That's our commitment for the pan-India cultural unity, cultural diversity. We have given importance to technology-driven education. We are giving importance to skill-based education. We are given, for the first time, the education will start in a play-based education will start from age 3. Nowhere in the world, age 3 is the formal play-based education starts happen. In India, we are going to implement, we've already started implementing all this scheme. This education policy is going to be the game changer for the future, for the 21st century. In that way, our responsibility of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, our responsibility of Vishwabandhu will be fulfilled.
So one last question. The rationalization of curriculum had met with a lot of criticism. So what do you have to say to that?
No, I fail to understand why there is criticism. If we, in national education policy, if we are giving emphasis and importance to mother tongue, is it a wrong thing? If we want to recognize the unsung heroes of the country, is it a bad thing? Why there is opposition? If we are implementing skill-based education, we are implementing technology-driven education, is it a matter to be opposed? Those who are opposing in the sake of opposition, it's political, it's motivated.
And so when will the Higher Education Council of India bill become a reality?
I think it's all the major work and all the major consultancy has been completed. When the new government will form, in the initial days, it will be enacted through Parliament.
With this, we come to the end of this interview. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Thank you.